We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Live from Arnold's basement,
Galaxy of Heroes needs your help.
General Kenobi needs your help. He's fighting in the Coruscant underworld, and the scum is taking over his position. All he needs is 400 Combantis and 6,000 stun cuffs. To help him as quickly as possible, all he needs is your mommy's credit card number, those 3 wacky digits on the back, and the expiration in the month. And then General Kenobi will be on his way to defeat the underworld here in Coruscant. We need some Hot Pockets!
Mom, I need some Hot Pockets! So, a little overkill right now. We're recording in the main room of the office. We're going back to some roots, man. Remember way back when, episode 1, we've done over 100 plus videos together.
Yes.
And we started off by doing a Galactic War race.
Yeah, we did it in a hotel room. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right around this time 2 years ago, right?
Yep. It's been quite a while. So a lot has been cooking. This week, we've got a lot of fun Clone Wars stuff that's happening, but there's more stuff that was uncovered a little later that's really excited. I want to talk about this guy that's got mesothelioma. You are the guest here in Chicago. Why don't you start us off here?
One for the money. Go.
Oh, wow. Jumping the gun here.
We're going back to the past, man. Are you ready with your Gear 12 General Kenobi?
My General Grievous, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm excited because, first of all, we had all that news about the Clone Wars takeover. General Grievous is getting a huge buff for just Territory War specifically, and then Count Dooku's getting stuff. I mean, we'll talk more about it on your channel. I've already talked a bit on my channel, but some stuff kind of surfaced that we didn't notice last time. It wasn't in the patch notes. It was kind of very low-key, hush-hush. I'm not sure if it's intended, if maybe looking too much into it, but what I want to pull up right now, I want to talk about this. I posted this on Twitter. I was playing with Grievous, and I was like, he looks bigger. This is the picture. This is the after picture right here. I'm like, whoa, he's actually like on par with everyone else at least.
Yeah, he looks right now.
And then this is before, and we did the Grievous video back at EA Play earlier this year. And you could tell that he's like shorter than Barris in this picture. He was anorexic and everything. And then I posted another picture here, Exhibit B, and this is where you can really appreciate the size.
100%.
Yeah, like look, his head's like right there. His shoulders don't cross it. Now over here, his shoulders cross it. He's definitely much taller. He's beefier. I
think the smart money would say that we're getting a Grievous rework.
But it's funny because I feel like we've been misdirected a bit.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say because it's like the clone troopers. They got their new helmets. It's all really cool. I'm really excited. Although the texture of the clones, they look very low texture compared to the helmets. Like the helmets look like high texture quality.
And they're bigger than I thought they would be, too.
Yeah.
They're a little bit large, but it's fine. It's better than the Anakin artwork.
Yeah, much better. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so...
Oh, next to the ship.
So the ship, we're going to talk a little about the ship.
Most of the graphics in the game are amazing, but it's just kind of a weird artwork, in my opinion.
Galaxy of Heroes recently has some pretty good artwork, but this, though... I don't know how to respond to this. Like that, his face looks very washed out. Looks like his. I mean, I get they're trying to go for the Episode 3 Anakin version, but they have artwork already made for Anakin. I mean, they even shared like the PNG file they have of the official in-game Anakin. I don't know why they didn't put it here. And then another thing. I mean, while we're here, I wouldn't mind buying the packs, but I don't want to spend $30 on a pack. The 80 shards of Anakin and only 30 shards of the ship.
Well, and then that looks like. That looks like him right there.
Yeah, that looks like him. That's a much better version. I think they're trying to. I just know they could do better. I mean, we've seen very good artwork from them. I mean, they changed Bass. They took her from like a very blocky looking face and made her look a lot nicer.
I wouldn't mind getting the shards for the ship, but I don't need. I mean, Jedi Knight Anakin. I think most people that have been playing the game for a minute have him geared up pretty high. 7 stars for sure, and that makes the ship a lot more attractive, especially if you want to go Old Republic. Mace is viable. He seems like a good solution possibly to Hound's Tooth. R2 is not a part of it. What does that mean?
It's weird because like the
I
artwork...
actually have an idea on that.
All right, we'll go for it.
Well, I mean, I think they're going to use R2 in a ship somewhere else.
Well, I mean, the other ship he piloted was the Millennium Falcon, right?
What about Luke's?
Oh, yeah, Luke's. He didn't pilot the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, it would be Luke's X-Wing.
Luke's X-Wing.
So, but I mean, they could very well possibly use a character for 2 different ships. I don't know if that's... something they would look into because because R2 is Anakin's buddy, just like how he was Luke's buddy. And I mean, they have the ship artwork in the game. I'm gonna double check in a second, but it has R2D2 in there, like it's in there. So just a kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, okay, well, let's back up a little bit. Poe's ship has BB-8 in it, but BB-8's not required.
Yeah, that's
for
true,
this.
too.
Yeah,
so maybe that's like, you know, on the single pilot, you know, X-Wing types, they're going to exclude the droids from the ship. Are there any droids? I mean, in Cassian's U-Wing, right? You got K2SO.
K2SO, yeah.
And then 88 has his own ship.
I mean, so that, I mean, just think about Poe's ship. That maybe makes sense why. Because you even hear BB-8's noises, I think, with Poe's ship. You actually hear, because there's that one ability, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but there definitely is sound effects and stuff. So I mean, thinking like that, I guess that could be an excuse.
Yeah, it's logical. Maybe they didn't want to put like on like Resistance pilot, you know, some random droid that no name, you know.
But yeah, I'm guessing if they were going to save R2D2 for a ship, it'd be Luke's X-Wing. That's a bit,
or a Falcon,
but he never really. If there was an original trilogy Falcon, it would be Han Solo, Chewbacca, which we have, and C-3PO. Or Farm Boy Luke?
Well, I'm thinking about the picture that everybody uses in like their for their screen on the front of their car. You know, have you seen that? Where it's like it's got
Han, Chewie,
Old
Luke.
Ben, and Luke. Farmer Luke.
That'd be a very cluttered ship. I mean, our most cluttered ship is the First Order command shuttle, right?
I don't see that. And then if you Empire Strikes Back, it would be C-3PO, Rolo, Chewie, and Han. I don't know. And then then you can go Return of the Jedi, which had Lando, and I never get Pancake Face.
The Pancake Face. So in the App Store here, we're gonna scroll all the way down. So right here.
So basically, you know, when we talk about Lando's ship, it has the docking, so it's the pointy.
Yeah, that's pointier.
Has the circular satellite dish, which was knocked off in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And so in Episode 7 with Rey has the square. So this is actually looks like
the satellite dish up there.
Yeah, this has the circular satellite dish. So this would be an original trilogy Millennium Falcon. You know, a lot of stuff that they use in the promo thing doesn't make it to the game right away, but it's interesting. They're thinking about it, right?
Yeah,
I would think.
I think it's going to come one way or another. I think we're heading that way because they had a lot of bounty hunter ships. We're almost at a full bounty hunter starting. Like we're almost at a full 5 bounty hunters, right? For ships, we have IG 2000, we have Cad Bane, we have Boba Fett, we have Bosk. I think that's where we're at right now. So they could very well be leading up to kind of like how bounty hunters are needed for Chewbacca. Maybe bounty hunter ships are needed for the original trilogy Falcon. I'd be kind of screwed because I haven't been farming. I mean, Bosk ships recently became farmable on that Stormtrooper node, which is a bit. I wish they.
Stormtrooper node. First of all, it doesn't make any sense.
They ship it on Bosk, if anything.
Or Sing. Why not just put it with Sing at the same time?
Bosk ship on Cantina.
But really, it should be with Bosk. I don't understand why.
It's kind of like Kylo Ren, right?
Put them both. If they're gonna mix two characters together, why Stormtrooper? I mean, we've all got Stormtrooper. I mean, most people have Stormtrooper already.
Yeah.
So it's like
actually, that was a Stormtrooper. Why? Yeah, Stormtrooper. I don't see the connection. He's already in Cantina's store, anyways.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, delete this Stormtrooper. I guess whatever. I don't know.
I mean, I just wish they would have paired with Bosk, because if you're farming Bosk, it's nice having this ship at the same time. I mean, I already got Bosk at 7 stars, but just for people farming him now, farming the ship at the same time, like Lando ship. Lando ship is paired with young Lando.
Just add another stage on the dark side and the light side, and they need more real estate, obviously. But
that's where the ship battles came in. But
but they could add, 8 more nodes or 6 more nodes on each side, and then that, for late game stuff. Like I think Bosk is pretty late game-ish, right? You know, they could put it there, and that'd be fine.
Oh boy, the Separatists are struggling against Mother Talzin over here.
Yo, that doesn't look like a match you can win.
No,
right there.
I don't think this is a low gear mode. This is Gear 12 Separatist. Gear 12. Everyone's Gear 12 Separatists. No Zetas, so whatever. But they're going up against level 70 Night Sisters here.
Yeah, but that's kind of a thing where Night Sisters are Night Sisters. You know, unless you're Night Sisters is not going to be an audible team. You're going to have to think about that.
But it's just funny. Gear 12. Yeah. We're going up against Gear 7, Gear 8 Night Sisters, Gear 9. A Gear 12 Separatist team just lost to a Gear 7, 8, 9 Night Sister team.
Saj was the only one that had a chance.
Look at it. These guys are Gear 11, Gear 10, so I'm going to go a little lighter than them. But Gear 12 and a Gear 12 almost plus Grievous. I don't know if they're going to be able to do this. Like, clones are kind of in the same situation. Like, what do you use them for? I mean, at least they have synergy. You can kind of use them for the AAT raid, and there's little loops for the... let's see if the clones actually... Oh, we got Tenacity up. Oh, the Tenacity up actually might save us. Okay, don't go after Zombie. Go after Towson.
Well, targets. You got rid of Daka. You're halfway there, man.
Come on, here we go. We're gonna get us. There we go. Look at the damage. It's like 1,000, 3,000 crit hit. It's like so sad. But yeah, the clone troopers are kind of in the same situation, and kind of like our talk with General Grievous. Just because they changed the artwork, although Grievous was kind of low key, I wonder if that's a teaser. But like here, this is a blatant like artwork change right here.
Yeah.
Is this indication they're gonna get more reworks done?
Well, they were not ever really arena viable, but they always had they had some
droids are viable.
Yeah,
droids, yeah.
Rex has always been good.
Yeah, I mean, they also have this pack in here. Are they just promoting the pack to pay them back for the artwork change? We have $50 pack, which is a bit steep. I mean, it looks like I love the helmet pictures that's going on there, but also in the shipments for the daily shipments this week, it's all the clone troopers at the bottom here. Is this just like, I feel like they wouldn't just, but it's weird because when they release a rework, like Cad Bane got a rework, he got a little, or like the bounties when they got a rework.
What if it's what if it's like clone troopers are required to get droidica in some sort of like 5-star legendary event, and it's difficult like Chewbacca, and then that's the only way that Grievous is going to be good is with droidica.
Oh yeah, I said this, if droidica comes, that's the one character I'd ever actually wanted to wail out on. The only Django I did for a PSA.
You're gonna cry when you open packs.
Gonna cry the painful packs, but like droidica, I feel like there's always a catch. If Grievous does get a rework this month, there's the catch, and I think that'd be droidica. And because in the Territory War kit, the bonuses that he gets, did you read it?
That actually was kind of a logic. It wasn't like OP. It seemed like a logical type thing where he took 3 extra turns. It's throwing taunts.
Yeah, when you destroy someone,
yeah,
he takes 3 turns. But when it's every turn when he's under 100% health, he forces the highest health droid.
Yeah, he kicks it over to
Magna
Guard.
What droids? Yeah, but like
Droidica,
B2.
B2 is interesting, but maybe they get a soft rework on them, and they don't have to go crazy on them.
Yeah,
it's just if they're gonna. If we're going to be able to use characters that we already have, like B2 and Grievous, you usually they need that extra component, which we don't have, to make the team work. Like the team won't work unless we have droidica, and maybe clone troopers are going to be the key to droidica. So we'll see. Just thinking.
I know.
Just thinking.
There's so much that can happen this, but it's all over the place. We still have so much to talk about in your channel, but I want to talk about 2 things here. Because of the Territory War bonuses, I took Mace Windu to gear 11. He's actually not hard to gear up. Actually, he was at gear 9. I keep putting him to gear 12 right now, but I'm not that dedicated to him. But I want some of the stuff to be part of this kit.
Pull those bonuses up with Cup and
I'll show that too. I could say Cup to gear 12 right now if I wanted to. It's crazy. Let's check out the bonuses one more time. They're just absolutely hilarious. Actually, the Territory War is it's underway right now, and it starts with these next few territories. Like this whole month, Territory Wars will have these bonuses. We've already Mace Windu. My God, it's hilarious. 100%. Keep in mind, he's got very low health and protection for a tank, so this is like, it's necessary to make it decent, but 100% max health, 480% max protection, 100% counter chance, immune to shock, daze, and stun. So, well, oh my gosh. And then he does 1,000% more damage against Sith.
Trey, a killer right there, man.
Plus, he gets exposed. Keep that in mind, because whenever he suffers damage, he inflicts expose on all enemies, which can't be. This is like crazy. I want this to be in his kit. Is that too much? And then the Jango Fett thing. I should be upset about Jango Fett.
I mean, I think they could. I mean, this kind of kit right here, max health, protection, to actually be viable, he needs those things.
Oh, you need it. Oh, no, he needs it.
And being immune to shock, daze, and stun would be useful.
That'd be beautiful. Because it makes sense.
Okay, and
makes
then
sense.
Additionally, when attacking Sith with his basic attack, it doesn't need to be 1,000%. But what if he just got like 100%, a double damage, or something like that?
Something like that.
And then as far as Jango Fett,
that's hilarious.
I think that is. I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
But it's just funny. I think they should keep doing that though. Like when the new movie comes out, they should do crazy first order resistance bonuses. Always. Because I know, like, at least every other month or something.
Yeah, I mean, just make a theme-based month. Make it because Territory Wars. If you have 8 squads, 4 attackers, 4 defensive, and you've got them all maxed out, and then it just becomes optimizing those, and then you're running against the same teams. Especially if you're in a big guild. This is a good way of mixing it up and kind of like, this character counters this character. The only thing I don't know about this, we're going to see how it plays out. I wonder if it's going to make full Claire's a reality, or if, then it's going to be like, wow, you ran, Warrior mentioned to me some things that, like running Thrawn's ship on defense just so you can kill one ship, so you get 1 extra little point, so on a full clear you win. Yeah. I mean, it starts becoming so ticky-tack on these things. But nobody knows how really good these things are. Like, is this mace thing sound good on paper, but not really good in practice?
That's what I'm wondering, because like his damage is not the craziest. Yeah, there's a lot of
just
stuff.
like, okay, how does it really work? I love it. I think it's
cool.
fantastic.
It's gonna mix it, because I wasn't like Territory Wars is just an extension of Arena. That's all of it. Yeah, you fight your Kylo Rens, Jedi Training Ray, Lukes. You fight your Revans, Bastilas, Trades. There's nothing interesting, maybe except the Bounty Hunters and Kira's. That's
okay,
it.
so I don't like Territory Wars because I think the rewards from first and second between winning and losing are not important.
Yeah.
What if you got first place, they gave you a small amount of shards, let's say 5 shards of a novelty character.
Yes, we talked about this before.
What if it was like
Remember,
Padme?
what was the character called that we found before?
Yeah,
Eights?
Okay, so what if it was Padme and she is like a C grade character, not important, but more of a novelty, where if you don't have her, you don't get her, it doesn't matter. But as a collector, you're like, I want to get first in Territory Wars.
Exactly.
So I can get my 5 or 10 shards, or maybe have it based on points in the thing. Maybe, you know, if you placed 49th, you get 5 shards. If you placed in the top 3, whatever.
Yeah.
But just like a reason to get first place in Territory Wars other than
the Zeta Man's really the
one
only
Zeta.
thing.
Yeah, one Zeta. You get 3 instead of 2. A novelty character. I don't want it to be a meta defining character.
Like, I could see Droideka maybe being in there or something. Like, Droideka is not going to be a legendary. I can pretty much tell you that much. I think it'd be a marquee, which I don't.
But Droideka, here's the thing: is like, you know, Droideka was the Jedi. Like, you know, in Episode 1,
he caused problems. Yeah.
They were afraid. You know, Qui-Gon and
they're like, oh snap,
and Obi-Wan are like, destroyer droids. We need to dip out now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they knew how to beat them, and then the Clone Wars TV show, they had, you know, how they rolled the bombs on the ground to go slow enough to go through the shields.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
just right. Yeah.
It was a powerful. You know, like way better than the B1s were just, you know, fodder, stormtroopers to get blown up, you know, comic relief. B2s were kind of just got blown up.
Yeah.
Even the Magna Guards they just died. They were just there with Grievous and they were just get blown up. But Droideka was like the droid that had some presence. I say legendary.
You think a legendary? Wow. I just hope that this Grievous thing right here, because it was very hush hush. It was under the table.
Yeah, we didn't know about it.
And does this indicate that he's going to get a rework? Is this kind of like them teasing it? Maybe it's just a size change and we shouldn't look too much into it. People are saying that because of his size change in both the menu and the game and the bonuses and territories, they're like, oh, he got a rework, don't delete your channel. Do you think that should count? Do you think this should count for me?
I think you should delete your channel.
I should delete my channel?
I think it'd be funny.
All right, well, we got 2 more months until the end of the fiscal quarter. People keep thinking it's end of October, end of the fiscal quarter. So December 31st.
Moving target.
I think if it doesn't happen this month, I'm going to go crazy. Like, why wouldn't it happen this month? Why not? If you're doing all this Clone Wars stuff, delays is the only thing I can think of. This is the most thematic month possible to do it.
It seems like was scheduled or is scheduled for this month, and if it doesn't happen this month, then it's something else.
If Grievous doesn't happen this month, something messed up the schedule. Gear 12 Separatists lost to a Gear 7 8 Night Sister team. That's all I know, guys. Let us know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video and comment down below, and we will talk again in the next video.